Hi, welcome back to the Carver's Woodshop. This is series number 3, and this is part number 5 of our pants and boots Santa. What we're going to do first is we need to put the jacket on first. So what we're going to do is, in our last videos I talked about measuring with your pencil and your finger and gliding it up and down at the same spot. This is about maybe a quarter of an inch, maybe a little bit more. What you want to do is just draw a line on each, in the front and in the back, just as you see here. And once you get all those lines put on, what I do is at the end I use the same method with my finger on the bottom and measure where I want that to be, which would be right there, and then I turn it over on the same side there and on the back for all those 4 lines. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring this around. And this is something you have to kind of do freehand, just to kind of look at it and see if it looks right. We're not going to go in too deep. Alright, I think that's about right. Okay, so what we want to do is see where the bottom of it will go, probably here. So you're going to use the same method with your finger. Hold your hand still and do the other side. Put a mark. So that's a little lower than I thought. Let me see if that's right. Yeah, that's about right. See, there's a mark and there's a mark. Measuring is kind of tough for a lot of people, and I understand that. It's not simple for me either. That seems a little far. Well, let's go around here and see if we can make that parallel with the one on the top. Let's go up a little higher. So you always have to adjust it a little bit, which is fine. That is what the eraser is for. So don't feel bad if you got to do it several times. We all do. Yeah. Hope you're enjoying the videos that I've been making. I think the next one after this one will probably be something a little different. I haven't decided exactly what, but we'll figure it out. So look at the back. See, it doesn't look right. This is different, so we're going to cart this across a little bit. Erase this again. Alright. Bring that around. It looks too low. Let's put it up just a tad higher. Okay. Get rid of that one line. This is why I sometimes like to do it off the camera, so we're going to put a line there and a line there. Let's see if all this matches. That doesn't look right yet. And that's too short. See how many times I've been messing with this? It's not always simple. Some days it's better than others, but today, okay, let's see. Measure and measure. See, measure. See, that's off a little bit, so it goes off a little bit. Alright, so that's how you get your arms in there, and you know, don't worry about how the arms look a little short, but now we're going to put the bottom part, measure where the pants and this meet. Okay, so we're going to put them back into the pocket just to save time. We're not going to do the folding hands today. If you wanted to do the folding hands, all you do is extend this all the way across and then cut this bottom portion out and then cut the top portion out. But we're going to do this a little differently. So I guess the bottom of his jacket can go about here. So again, we're using the same method with our finger, to measure everything. It eliminates the rulers and things like that. Okay, and then we're going to find a place for the boots on the bottom. And that's just the front portion here. Alright, I'll show you see this portion here where the boots are, the front that you see. That's going to be in the front here. So you just measure a portion of it. Okay, so that's how we're going to get his pants and boots out. Okay, so let's start with cutting out the arms quickly. Like I said, you can start, I usually start in the front, dig it down at an angle, like so. Make sure you have your glove on, folks. I don't say that often enough, I should, but if you're new, put your carving glove on before you start carving. Okay, and then we're going to turn this around, we're going to cut this portion out. Alright. We'll do the tassel on the back on the next video. That's all got to be put on. We can put that on at the end too. There's no hurry with that. And then you want to do the bottom portion. You don't want to go too close yet where the end of the jacket is, okay? So just do a stop cut and pull it up as you see here. And then what you want to do is you'll just want to follow this all the way around. Oops, let me get that in there right. Follow that all the way around. Make your turn and go up. Okay, so then we can take all that out. Okay, and do it the other way with the controlling your knife with your thumb. And just start slicing those pieces out. Alright. So on the next video, I'll have the arms all so do both arms. Do it fairly deep, you know, like maybe 1/8 of an inch in. And I'll show you how far to go with this. You're going to make a couple of passes. In other words, you're going to make a couple of cuts. Go over it a couple of times. And you just want to slice it. And one thing I want to mention, I don't know if I've mentioned this in the other videos, is you don't want to dig your knife too far into the arm because you'll end up with a bunch of lines. Okay, and you don't want that. In other words, you're going to end up seeing a bunch of cut marks on your arms. You want to go straight down and just glide your knife alongside it. Alright, so that's one thing I wanted to mention to you. A lot of carvers get in the habit of digging this stuff out really hard from the side and end up putting a lot of cut marks where you don't want to see cut marks. And you can go down a little further with this on the jacket. You just don't want to go all the way to where that line is that we created. So when we come back, we'll have the arms out, and then we'll start actually with the bottom portion of the legs. Okay? See you next time.